I'm sitting here and feeling dumb because I'm like, okay, I put on somewhat nice makeup, a good wig, and what kind of buffoonery is this? Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. So before I start the video, please don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and yeah, let's get into it. So today I just wanted to do like a little story time for you guys, just to take a break from like the reviews, and plus I kind of wanted to post more videos that, you know, just is about me and just, you know, share a little bit of myself with you guys so you guys can like get to know me a little bit. I mean, what am I talking about? I told you guys last time that I have PCOS, so nothing's personal anymore. So I kind of wanted to just share with you guys a little bit of my dating life, which is pretty much non-existent. Yeah, I just wanted to, like, you know, share kind of like a funny, dumb story with you guys, and I hope you enjoy. I hope it, like, you know, you laugh a bit. I just hope this entertains you in any way, shape or form. So I have a bit of a confession, and Usher said it best in his hit song. If I'm gonna tell it, then I gotta tell it all. Damn near cried when I got the phone call. Don't know what to do, but she give you part two, right? You guys know the rest. So I use Tinder, okay? So now stay with me for a second. I know what you're thinking. You're thinking this gorgeous thing sitting in front of you has absolutely no issues getting dates and, you know, being in a relationship and I can't even say it with a straight face. This is so dumb. But no, seriously, I have issues, guys. Honestly, like, before you judge me or anything, my social life is dead. Like, there's nothing like that. It doesn't exist. Honestly, if I don't go that way, like the app, like the dating app way, or like the internet or whatever, like, I feel like I will never meet anyone. I really honestly feel that way because I don't do anything. I rarely leave my house except to go to work, and I'm very socially awkward, so it's very hard for me to like even just, you know, like strike up conversation with anyone, really. I feel like that is kind of like the easiest way to, you know, put myself out there, basically. And like, if you are judging me though, that's okay. But I know you have probably either thought about going on Tinder or like just being curious, or you've used it before, or you're currently using it now. Yes, you, I'm talking to you. Yeah, so my first kind of like experience or time using Tinder was when it was probably the maybe second or third year that I moved here. So I was about maybe 21 at the time. First of all, you should probably grab like some tea and biscuits or something, because I feel like this is going to be a long video, but I'm going to try and cut off the rambling. My first experience was when I was about 21 years old, and really that was kind of truly, you know, my first experience actually like going out and, you know, meeting people. And now that I'm saying it, I haven't actually gone on many dates at all, like even till now. Like I'm sure I can count in my head how many dates I've actually been on. This particular incident I think was my second date meeting someone through the app. So I met this guy. I think for the sake of this video, what am I gonna call them? I'm gonna call him David. So I met David well, through the app first, and we hit things off somewhat well. Yeah, the conversations were fine. He was actually quite funny, and for me, like, humor is one of the things that I admire in people, so for me that was good. He didn't really give me any red flags, really. So David suggested that we meet up. So I was fine. I was somewhat nervous because, again, like, I'm not very good in social situations because, again, I just don't know. I feel like my conversation skills are horrible and I don't know what to say, especially like in a first date type of scenario, because I always feel like so much pressure that I have to present myself in like a certain way and don't say anything stupid, don't say, like, that is the thing that is always in my head. So, but I was like, I was open to meeting him because I, you know, again, I felt like, you know, we were cool. So, yeah, so he suggested we meet up and that was fine. And then he said this, he was like, when I see him, I shouldn't, oh no. What he said was, there's a very high possibility that he's gonna be a little bit different in person. For me, in my head, I was just thinking, oh well, I mean, I was thinking like, me too. Like, I mean, I'm not, there's, you know how like in text, someone is like one way, but in person, they're completely different. So I thought that's what he meant, and he was just like, maybe he, like me, he's not very social and, you know, is a little bit more quiet in person. That's what I had in my head. You know, I wasn't thinking anything else. And then I told him, yeah, that's totally cool. Like, it's fine. Like, you should expect the same thing from me as well. Like, I may be a little bit quiet, but, you know, I'll probably, as time goes on, I'll warm up and stuff. Now, so the prep part of the date, which is kind of important to the story. Because, again, that was, like, my second time ever meeting someone online, and I try to be as careful as possible. So I was like, you know what, I really don't want to be like too far from my house. So I was like, oh, you know what, meet me up at those Denny's near my house. Let me just tell you guys something about Denny's. Like, I don't mess with Denny's. Like, I love, it's one of my favorite places to eat. So at the time I lived like a walking distance away from Denny's, and I, you know, really take my time to put on makeup, look presentable, put on a nice, well, what I thought was a nice outfit. And then you guys, again, like, I'm coming in totally nervous, totally unsure of myself, doubtful about how I would present myself, and he's probably gonna like hate me in person and blah blah blah, whatever. And then I walk in and he tells me where he's seated, and I sit down and it's honestly like, it is like I am looking at a stranger. Like, I have no idea who I'm sitting in front of. Like, it was so weird. I didn't know. Honestly, in my head I was like, oh, I'm sorry, like, did I sit at the wrong table? Like, what is happening? And then he was like, and then he greeted me, so I knew it was the person. But honestly, you guys, like, the person sitting in front of me and then the person's picture that I had on my phone and the person I was talking to, like, honestly, they were two different people. The only thing that they had in common was like they were both black. That was really the only thing these two men had in common. So I'm sitting here lost, dazed, and confused, because between us saying hi to each other and the, you know, the pleasantries, whatever, I'm going through like several scenarios in my head. I'm like, did I book a date with the wrong person? But then I couldn't have, because the thing about me is this: when it comes to like dating apps and stuff, I can only talk to one person at a time. Like, I can't. It's not because I feel like I have to put all my eggs in one basket or anything. It's just my attention span is honestly the same as a toddler's. I cannot focus on talking to someone, talking to more than one person at a time. I cannot do it. So I knew that wasn't the case because I knew he was the only person I was talking to. So I'm like, okay, so is there a possibility here that I have been catfished? Like, time is going on. We're talking. We're not really talking because I think maybe he saw it on my face that something was off, but I don't think he was brave enough to ask what was happening. I'm sitting here and feeling dumb because I'm like, okay, I put on somewhat nice makeup, a good wig, and, you know, I've bothered to leave my house for this person. And what kind of buffoonery is this? Honestly, a part of my mind was like, okay, you know what, get out of here. The thing is, and emotions wise, I didn't even know if I should get upset, if I should be confused, if what I should do in this situation. Because to be fair, there were only like 3 options I feel like I had. I could have either stayed and pretended nothing was happening. I could have questioned him But then again, I felt like if I question him, how awkward is that going to be? Or I could, you know, get super upset and make a scene. The third option was not even an option. The last thing I need is to be a stereotype of this mad black woman yelling at a Denny's, at a family establishment like Denny's. That is the last thing I need. I don't want to put the culture 10 steps behind. I don't want to make a fool of myself. I don't want to be, you know, some viral video somewhere. You guys, actually, you know, that's actually one of my biggest fears. To be like a viral video, like, you know, just of me like doing something super embarrassing, like either like tripping or acting a fool. Chances are I'm not gonna act a fool because that's just not me. But tripping and like falling on my face or something, that's more likely to happen. So that's a real genuine fear of mine. I'm also a very non-confrontational person. I do not like to confront people except I'm like pushed to the edge. So I didn't really know what to do. I was like, okay, you could just get up and leave. But then I had like my eggs Benedict in front of me. So I was like, I was caught in the middle. Do I just get up and leave? Or do I eat my dinner? Now that I'm thinking about it, I could have probably just asked like for a to-go box or something. But like, just the time between doing that, waiting for the server to come with my box, and you know, it's gonna be so awkward. I was like stuck. I was frozen. You know how there's like fight or flight? I'm like the freeze type of person. Like I just don't know what to do. Like I had zero ideas how to move forward. Plus, even confronting him, which I guess was an option, I just felt like I didn't have any proof. Because once I was like, okay, let me pack up all this confusion and back and forth. Let me go to my phone and look at the picture quickly and then contrast and compare it with the person sitting in front of me. And let me just, maybe, because sometimes people look super different in pictures. I get that. But honestly, you guys, and this is the most unbelievable part of the story. When I went to go check, this guy, David, had changed his picture. Like, I'm not even lying, you guys. Like, this was crazy. So now I'm sitting here questioning my sanity and if I've actually gone insane. Picture that I saw at the date was now the person sitting in front of me eating his food. And I was like, okay, is this all in my head? So at this point, I'm feeling bamboozled, hoodwinked, taken for a laugh, dumbstruck, dumbfounded. I should just be thrown in a lost and found somewhere. I'm sitting here looking at him, he's looking at his food, and the thing is that, like, the look on his face, you know, it's kind of that look where, you know, like, maybe I'm overanalyzing, it's totally possible, maybe I'm overthinking, but like, you know that look that people get sometimes when, like, you know, you feel like you've been caught doing something, but like you're not sure if the other person has actually like clocked you or like caught you doing anything. So you don't want to like snitch on yourself, basically. So you want them to say something first before you say anything. Even till today, I'm not even sure if I was like 100% catfish. I feel like I was, but like I didn't have any type of solid proof other than his facial expression and him telling me that I should expect something completely different. I guess thinking about it now, I probably wouldn't have left anyway because I was a broke uni student at the time and I would have done pretty much anything for free food. He probably said 5 to 10 words to me the entire time we were there. I just said my goodbyes and never spoke to him again. Honestly, I'm trying to end this story as positively as possible and find some type of lesson for you guys and for me as well. Is that, I guess when it comes to like dating and stuff, just don't put too much pressure on yourself and don't assume that you're gonna be the one with the issue, because that's a me problem. I always feel like if there's gonna be any problems at all when it comes to relationships, it's gonna be from me. Yeah, just go in with an open mind in your own pictures so the other person is not too confused when they meet you. Basically, don't assume that you're going to be the one with the issue. So other people have so many other issues and other people are weird. So just find someone whose weirdness matches yours. If you are single and you are interested in, you know, meeting people, keep at it. You know, have fun while you're doing it. For me, I feel like when it comes to like relationships and stuff, I feel like I'm this close, guys. I'm this close to giving up on the whole thing. Because it's just like, it's not working. And I think totally against everything that I've just said, the issue might actually be me this time. So I hope you guys got maybe 1 or 2 laughs from this video. I hope you did. I hope you enjoyed this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you guys so much. Bye!